Hello, preschool friends. Happy Wednesday. Today, our story is one of my favorites, Stuck, by Oliver Jeffers. So he did the pictures and the words, author and illustrator. This boy is faced with a really big problem in this book. It all began when Floyd's kite became stuck in a tree. He tried pulling and swinging, but it wouldn't come unstuck. Today would be a good day to fly kites. It's very windy. Maybe not by a tree, though. The trouble really began when he threw his favorite shoe to knock the kite loose. And that got stuck, too. There's his shoe and the kite, and now he's only got one shoe on. So, he threw up his other shoe to knock down his favorite one. And, unbelievably, that got stuck as well. In order to knock down his other shoe, Floyd fetched Mitch. I'm not sure if throwing a cat in a tree is a good idea. I don't think the cat is going to be happy. Cats get stuck in trees all the time, but this was getting ridiculous. Floyd fetched a ladder. He was going to sort this out once and for all. What a good idea. All right, Floyd. And up he threw it. I'm sure you can guess what happened. So instead of using the ladder to climb up the tree and get all these things unstuck, he threw the ladder in the tree too. I think Floyd needs some extra help. He looks disappointed, though. He's probably thinking for sure that ladder would have knocked everything down. The ladder was borrowed from a neighbor and would definitely need to be put back before anyone noticed. And in order to do so, Floyd flung a bucket of paint at it. And wouldn't you know it, the bucket of paint got stuck. Then, Floyd tried... He's mad. Alright, then Floyd tried a duck to knock down the bucket of paint, a chair to knock down the duck, his friend's bicycle to knock down the chair, the kitchen sink to knock down his friend's bicycle, Floyd's front door to knock down the kitchen sink. All these things he's throwing into the tree, and they're all getting stuck. His mom's not going to be happy when she sees the door is missing. Okay, let's see. The family car to knock down their front door. The milkman to knock down the family car. An orangutan to knock down the milkman, who surely had somewhere else to be. Oh, and look, here's the milkman delivering milk, and he's saying, hello? And then when he's in the tree, he's talking to the cat, and he says, did you get up here the same way? This boy is very strong, I'll give him that. A small boat to knock down the orangutan. A big boat to knock down the small boat. A rhinoceros to knock down the big boat. A long-distance truck to knock down the rhinoceros. The house across the street to knock down the long-distance truck. Ooh, and his neighbor across the street, she's leaning out and she's saying, Floyd? Maybe saying, what are you doing? A lighthouse to knock down the house, no longer across the street. And the whale is saying, hi, what are you doing? A curious whale in the wrong place at the wrong time to knock down the lighthouse. Poor whale. I'm surprised the tree doesn't break. And they all got stuck. There's all the things that he's thrown up in the tree. Oh, Floyd. What is he going to do? What's your next plan? A fire engine was passing and heard all the commotion. The firemen stopped to see if they could help at all. And up they went. First the engine, followed by the firemen, one by one. So first they said, can we help at all? And Floyd took them all and threw them up in the tree. I think Floyd needs to work on his problem-solving skills. And there they stayed, stuck between the orangutan and one of the boats. Firemen would definitely be noticed missing, and Floyd knew he'd be in big trouble. Then he had an idea and went to find a saw. What do you think he'll do with a saw? He lined it up the best he could and threw it up in the tree. All right, Floyd. I think a better idea would have been to cut the tree down, and then everything else would have came down too. And that was it. There was no more room left in the tree, and the kite came unstuck. Floyd was delighted. He had forgotten all about his kite and put it to use immediately, enjoying the rest of his day very much. That night, Floyd fell asleep exhausted, though before he did, he could have sworn there was something he was forgetting. Well, he solved his problem, didn't he? Got his kite down. Can you see through the window in his bedroom? You can see the shadow of everything that's still stuck in the tree. Oh, but the fireman, he's saying, "Hang on a minute, lads. I've got a great idea." What do you think his idea could be? That is a mess. The milkman is sleeping. What would you do if you got a toy stuck in a tree? How would you solve your problem? Hopefully, you wouldn't find a bunch of stuff to throw up in it, because that obviously did not work. All right, friends, that's all for today. I will read you another one tomorrow. Until then, enjoy your day. Love and miss you.